Jesus, I'm not coming on a cloud. February 16, 2007. Jesus channeling through Sonnet, transcribed by Andrea. Date, February 16, 2007. This is Jesus channeling for the first time through Sonnet. I am the Jesus all have read about in the Bible or lost books of the Bible, but you are not able to define me according to anything you have read, or define me by stories heard from others of who or what I might be like. It has all been a lie. I am sharing with you an awareness of what I have experienced within my own process in heaven. Also confirming the various statements of beings on earth, that I am indeed not coming on a cloud, saving beings or bringing forth Judgment Day for apparent sins. For Judgment Day really exists in every moment of every breath. Let's call it Judgment Moment, asking yourself the question in every moment. Am I able to stand into infinity in front of all beings that exist without shame, regret or sorrow of action taken in every moment? The reason I am placing this application in such a practical manner, is for each one to realize that we are standing alone, all one in this process, and we as one are responsible for the experiences we create through every moment of application. This is the new message I am presenting, as clearly the last one was completely misunderstood. This I am explaining in another channel to come. What we have realized in heaven is that practical application in every moment is how creation came to be as we experience it today. We alone are responsible for creation as we experience it today, because we created it in every moment of application, being unaware to a certain degree of the power of creation. We have now woken up to the destruction of the world and what we have allowed through eons of time of momentary applications. So common sense dictate, to change the experience of ourselves within this creation is by applying ourselves in every moment, individually taking responsibility for our actions in every moment and directing ourselves into self-correction. Surely, no one is able to state that God created this universe? And it has been so many times proved that there is no God. I am sure that if each one look within themselves, you will realize that you are conscious and aware of your thoughts and actions in every moment. Within you exists judgment, morality, jealousy, fear, polarity, anger, uncertainty, inferiority, superiority, inner conflict, sorrow, sadness and separation. These experiences are created from pictures and ideas, created by the mind. If you have an honest look at the world around you, you will notice that all these applications and more not only exist inside yourself, but also in others around you, as well as in the world on a bigger scale. So surely common sense dictates that which exists inside you reflects outside you. The reason I am emphasizing taking responsibility for the entire universe as yourself, is because it is the only way you will be able to change the experience of yourself on earth. Surely some of you must have realized that the application of prayer, application of enlightenment, consummation of religion, spirituality etc. are all in essence different applications of the same search that exists within each being, which is a search for self. All beings are trying to achieve something, to reach for something outside themselves, which looks quite funny from the dimensions, for that part of yourselves which you are searching for is actually already here. You just have to become aware of it, and this is why we, the dimension, are here. To assist each one to realize the application and words and statement of, I am here. Clearly each one of you must be able to open your eyes and look at existence in front of you. All apparently want to save the world. I am already able to say this is not possible. Purely from the starting point of the statement, which is, save the world. How are you able to save something that doesn't need saving but requires awareness of self? And also, how are you able to assist anyone in this reality if you have not yet assisted yourself? Let's take an example. For instance, place the world in its current status in front of you, with all the wars, political and religious control, manipulation and power, crime, the list can go on, and ask yourself, has my application, as well as those that have gone before me, of spirituality, ascension of enlightenment, dedication to religion and God, the followings of Buddha, through all these years practically assist me and the rest of creation to change into an expression of who we really are? If I have a look at the current status and creation of the world, the answer would be, no, the situation has actually been worsening. Have a look at religion, at beings who pray to an invisible God. Beings have trapped themselves in their application by praying to a God, dedicating themselves to mere information and not allowing themselves to expand as who they are. This is a statement of placing responsibility outside self about the current status of the world. The exact same application occurs in spirituality. For beings separate themselves from apparent negativity that exists in the world, the destruction and pain that exists in the world. They keep themselves oblivious to the status of the world by focusing on only beautiful ethereal applications, such as love, grace, light, positivity, and magnificence, and within this application denying that part of themselves which is being reflected in the current status of the world. It is literally impossible to only live positively and denying negativity. For the more you try and live positively, a resistance is created in negativity, and within resisting negativity, negativity persists. Have a look, whether you pray to God or live spiritually, it is the same trap which hasn't made a difference to the status of the world or any being's world and experience individually. Now this is where heaven come in to assist each one in 3D with practical methods of application and honesty with self in every moment, to realize who you really are as creation and created and creator. I will leave you with one question, as I know all is on a search, a quest, a journey and a path of self-discovery, and the question I am asking is, let's say who you really are stand in front of you saying to you, the realization of who you really are is here, you are here, infinitely here. All you have to do to realize this and see, understand, and experience yourself as creator, creation and created, is to give up and let go of everything you have come to know, learn and understand of the world and yourself. To give up and let go of everything you have defined yourself by, to find the ultimate answer to the question, who am I? To clarify what I mean by what you have defined yourself by, is if you are not able to let go of a certain application, or anything in your world for that matter, you have defined yourself by that you are not able to give up. You are in that saying, if I let go of this, if I lose this, I will lose myself. You are not able to lose yourself, you are able to lose yourself though, by the limited applications by which you have defined yourself by. It is time to start asking questions about your applications and what you have allowed and accepted as truths in your world and existence. To not be slaves and conform to any group, establishment or movement of any sort, but to individualize yourself and find who you are as a singular drop in the ocean of yourself. For you will realize the inevitable truth of the illusion of this reality and all that exists, and come to see and realize that only I remain, the I within each one of us that exists beyond everything, yet is here into infinity.